In today's tutorials, we are going to look at bearings. Okay. All right. So bearings, so far as core math is concerned, is very, very important. All right. So talking about bearings, there are three things you need to know. All right. So in case you have this, okay. So we have our north, we have our west, our east, and then our south. All right. So with the bearings, the measurement, okay, we start from the north, then we rotate in a clockwise direction. Okay. Now you cannot start from the north here, okay, then rotate in this side. No. So this is wrong. So under bearing, we start from the north, then rotate clockwise. All right. Now I cannot start from the east here. Neither can you start from the south here or this side. Okay. So always we start from the north and rotate clockwise. Okay. So north. So the direction is in a clockwise direction. All right. Okay. Now one more thing. Now from the north to east here, okay, is 90 degrees. And then from north to south is 180. It means that east south, okay, form 90 degrees. So we have 90 here. Then west, then south, okay, southwest also form 90. Then west north, yeah, 90. So in all, we have 90 times 4, making 360 degrees. So this one is the same as angle at a point. So angle at a point add up to 360 degrees. All right. Okay, we can also talk about the representation of the angles. In case you are solving a question like this and you get something like, let's say, 40 degrees. Now, remember the angles are supposed to be in 3 degrees. So your 40 here will be 0 for 0 degrees. It means that we measure from north 0, 0, is okay, to 360 degrees. So we start from 0, 0 to 360 degrees. All right. Okay, so that is the intro about the bearings. All right, so we are going to look at the examples one by one. All right. Okay, so let's look at this. We have A and B here, and we have this side being 70 degrees. All right, so we have to find the bearing of B from A. So from A, it means A is the starting point. So let's locate our north here. Then we rotate clockwise to meet the line B. Okay. All right. So we need to calculate this angle. The result to be the bearing of B from A. As simple as that. And how do we calculate this angle? Okay. So from this side to this side, you know, we have 90 here. Okay. So N. So east, northeast is 90 degrees. So plus 70 give us the answer. And we know this side is 90. So straight away, 90 degrees plus 70, which is 160 degrees. It means bearing of B from A is 160 degrees. Very simple. What of bearing of A from B? So this is line B. So let's locate our north. So let me draw my north. Okay. Let me put the B here. Okay. So this is our north. So we have to start from the north and rotate clockwise to meet the line A. So this side is what we are after. So let's look at the two north here. It's behaving like this. Okay. So in coordinate or in plane geometry 1, when two lines here, okay, are parallel like this. So A plus B goes to 180 degrees. Can we spot this here? Yes. So we have this side up to this side. So we have side, okay. So this side from here is 160. And let's call this alpha. And this side is alpha. Now, once we get this side, okay, this side, as we know, makes this angle at a point. So from this side up to this side, it will be 360. So once we find alpha, we can subtract from 360 to get bearing of A from B. That's all. Okay, so we have 160 plus alpha equals to 180 degrees. So alpha is 180 minus 160. So my alpha will be 20 degrees. So this side is 20. So how do we find the other side? So 360 minus 20, that is 340. So 340 plus 20 will give us 360 degrees. So the bearing of A from B is just 340 degrees. All right. R lies due north of Q, and the bearing of P from R is 216 degrees. So R lies due north. Okay. It is R, so it lies due north of Q. So we have this. So that's the meaning. Okay. So the question says the bearing of, okay, P from R. So R is the starting point. Is 216. So when we measure from the north here of R to line P, this side is what, 216 degrees. So we find the bearing of Q from P. So from P here is the starting point. So let's locate our north for P. So we want to measure this side. Okay. All right. So that's that. Okay. So this side is 216. And this side plus 216 will give us 180. So let's call this side alpha. Let's call this side beta. So it's behaving like this. Okay. Let me draw it well. So we have this. So this side is alpha and this side is beta. Okay, so we want this side P then alpha. Okay. All right. So how do we find this? Okay. We know this side makes this complete. So if this side is 216, we have no option but to subtract from 360 to get alpha. So alpha plus 216 give us 360 degrees. So 360 minus 216, 10, 4, 5, 4. So we have alpha to be 144. So this side is 144. So how do we find this side? So beta is 180 plus 144. So beta is 144 plus b. 144 plus beta will give us 180 degrees. So beta is 180 minus 144. 180, 144, 10, 6, 7, 36. So we have 36 degrees as beta. The question says, find the bearing of Q from P. So from P to Q is beta plus 140. Sorry, beta plus 42. But beta is for 36. So 36 plus 42. We have 8. 78. We have 0, 7, 8 degrees as our answer. Okay. Alright, so it is given that P is due north of Q. So due north Q. So this is our north. Okay, that is for P. That is the statement. Okay, find the bearing of R from P. R from P. So P is the starting point. This or not. So I will start from P here and rotate clockwise to meet R. So we want to find this side. Okay. Remember the line PR and line QP are equal. Therefore, this side is 38. So we can use the information to solve for this side. And don't forget, this side is angle on a straight line. So this is R, this is P, this is line Q. So we can find this side once we know this side. Okay. All right. So let's find this side. Let's call this side K. So K plus 38 plus 38 give us 180 degrees. Okay. All right. So 38 plus 38, 6. So we have K plus 76 got 180 degrees. So 180, 76, 10, 4. So we have K as 104 degrees. 104 degrees as K. So with this, we can find this side. Okay. Now we have behaving like this, and this side is 104. So what is this side? So when we find this side, the result will be the bearing of what R from P. So we have to subtract 104 from 180. So 104, 10, 6, 76. Okay, so this side is 76. So the bearing of R from P is 076 degrees. Okay, so one or other way around, we can say exterior angle is called the sum of what? Opposite interior angle. So 36 plus 36 will give us the bearing of what? R from P. All right. Okay, so we are still on the bearings. All right, so this is an application of bearings. So let's see how we can solve it. So a ship sails 24 kilometers from a point A on a bearing of 125 degrees to a point B. Okay, it then sails on a bearing of 215 degrees from point B to airport C, a distance of 7 kilometers. All right. Okay, so find correct one decimal place, the distance between A and C. Okay, then the bearing of C from A. Okay, so let's look at the first statement. Okay, a ship sails. So on a bearing of 125 degrees. Okay, so in case we are given this are north, so we start from the north and rotate clockwise. Okay, we have 90, 180, 270, then 360. So 125 will fall within this quadrant. Okay, so let's sketch it here. So 125 is behaving like this. Okay, so 24 kilometers. So 24 kilometers. So let's call this side B. So we have A, then B. Okay, so that's the first statement. So we have 125, 125 degrees. It then sails on a bearing of 215 from point B to a port C. So from point B, we measure 215 to meet C. So let's locate our north, then measure 215. So we start from the north, we take clockwise, so 200 plus will fall within this. Okay, so 7. Okay, so let's call this C. So let's join this. Okay, so that's a sketch. Okay, that's a sketch. All right, now let's see if we can locate the angles inside here. So we know this side is 215. So how do you find this side and this side? And how do you find this side? Okay. So let's label them. Okay. So let's use the analogy from the first 4 lessons to locate the angles here. Okay. Now, this is C, this is A, this is B. We know from the north, that is from point B, from this side to this side is 180. Okay. So we have 180. So 180 plus what value here will give us 215, since from this side up to the point C is 215. So we need to know this angle. Once we know this side, we can find this side. Okay, because this side from 90 degrees. Okay, so let's subtract 215, 180 from 215. Okay, so 180, then 215. So this side is 35. This side is 35. And if this side is 35, what will be this side? Okay, it means 90 minus 35. So this side is 55. So we need to know this side as well. Now let's use the analogy of the first 4 lessons. Okay, whereby we said in giving this, okay, 2 lines here being parallel. Okay, so the angles from here, so x plus y will give us 180 degrees. Okay, so we can spot the same thing here. We have our knot, no, not knot. So when you draw that, it's behaving like this. So we have 1, 2, 5. Then we have this side. So we don't know this side. Let's call it alpha. Alpha. So 1, 2, 5 plus alpha will give us 180. Okay. All right. So 125 minus 180 is 55. So alpha is 55. This side is 55. So we know this side is 90. So 55 plus what value will give us 90? So this side is 35. So 35 plus 55 will give us 90. It means at B, form right angle there. Okay. All right. So let's sketch this one well. So not drawn to scale. So 90, this is B. So side B here is 90. Okay. Then we have AC. So AB is 24 kilometers. So not drawn to scale. Then we are after AC. And this side is 7 kilometers. Okay. Let's look at the distance between A and C. So we have the longest side here. Okay. So this is the hypotenuse. Okay. Now we don't know this side. So let's call this side theta. That is A. Okay. All right, so we can use this information to solve for the answers. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so the distance between A and C. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem, which says the square of the longest side is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. So we have the longest side as AC, so the same as x squared equals to, so we have AB squared, which is 24, plus BC squared, which is 7 squared. Okay, so we have 24 squared plus 5, 7, 6 plus 7 squared, 49. So we have 625. We have 625. So how do we find x here? So x is the same as square root of 625. So when you take square root of 625, get 25. So no one's supposed to be plus or minus 25, but distance cannot be negative, so my length here is 25. That's the longest side. Okay. All right. So now that we know the length AC here, okay, 25 kilometers. Let's go ahead and find the bearing of C from A. So from A, okay, now from here we measure from the north, okay, to we measure from the north, rotate clockwise to meet line C. So it's 125 plus theta. So we need to know the angle theta. Okay. Now we have the hypotenuse, we have the opposite face the angle, then we have the adjacent. So we have O and then A. So we can use tan. So I, so that is twa. So tan theta O over A. So I have 7 on 24. So my theta will be tan inverse 7 on 24. So tan inverse 7 on 24 on the calculator. So we have 16.26. Okay, therefore, bearing of C from A is theta plus 125 degrees. Therefore, 16.26 plus 125 16.6 plus 125. So we are to round our answer to one decimal place. So we have 141.26. So to one decimal place will be 141. So I 141.3. So that's all. That is bearing of C from A. Okay. All right. We are still on the bearings. All right. Okay. So we have this question, and it has gone viral with a lot of comments. So I have decided to solve this question. Okay. All right. So Ali lives from P to Q, which is at the bearing of 300 degrees from P. He then continues his journey to R, which is at a bearing of 210 degrees from Q, given that angle QRP is 26 degrees. Find the bearing of R from P. Okay. Alright, so let's start with the first statement. I lives from P to Q. So from P. So P is the starting point. Alright, so let's look at the first statement. So from P to Q, it means P is the starting point. So let's measure that angle. Okay. So we know from this side to this side is 90, 180, 270, 360. So 300 will fall within this quadrant. Okay. So we have this are not. So 300 move this way. Okay. So this is P. So this is our Q. Okay. So this is our Q. Okay. So this side is 300 degrees. Okay. So that's the first statement. He then continues his journey to R. Okay. So to R, it means from Q, which is at a bearing of 210 from Q. Yeah. So I'll measure 210 from here. So I'll start from the north, measure clockwise to meet R. So 210. So move this way. So 200 plus or 4 within this quadrant. Okay, so this side is R. Okay, so we can join this. So R, we can locate our north here. Okay, so this side is 26. Okay. All right, so let's look at the angles here. Okay, so let's take it one by one. All right, so let's observe this carefully. This side is 210. Yeah, 210. Everything here is 210. That's the red line. This side is 300. Okay, so let's find this side, then this side, then this side. Okay, all right. Now the question says find the bearing of R from P. So R from P, we start from the north. So P is the starting point. You measure this angle to R. Okay, so we need to measure this angle. That's the answer. So what do we need? We need this side, then this side. Okay, when we add and subtract from 360, the result will be the answer. That's all. Okay, all right, but from this side to this side is 210, and we know from this side up to this side is 180. So 180 plus what value here will give us 210. So 180 plus 30 is 210. So this side is 30 degrees. So this side is 30. What about this side? Okay, so let's observe this. Now when two lines are parallel here like this. Okay, so this side and this side. So alpha plus beta will give us 180 degrees. Can we spot it here? Yes. So let me change the color. So we have the same thing here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like this. So it's behaving like this. So we have something like this. Okay. But from here to this side is 300. So what we decide? Remember, this one is angle at a point. So it's zeta with 60. So when we add, it will be like this. We have north. We have 60 here. So it means this side will be 120. It means this side, okay, is 120. This 120. And if this side is 120, from this side to this side is 180. So what value plus 120 will give us 180? So this side is 60. So it means this side is 90. So we have 20, so we have alpha. So we know this side, we need to find alpha to be able to calculate the bearing of R from P. Okay, so we have 26 plus 90 plus alpha equals to 180. So we have 90 plus 26. So we have 116 plus alpha equals to 180. So alpha is 180 minus 116. So 180, 116, 10, 4, 6, 64. So this side is 64. Remember 64, that is alpha plus beta. When we subtract from 360, okay, will be the bearing of R from P. Okay, so everything here is 360. So now that we know alpha and beta, we can find the bearing of R from P. So let's do that. So this bearing of R from P is given by 360 minus alpha plus beta. So 360 So we have 64 plus 60. So 60 plus 64 is 124. 360 minus 124. So 360, 10, 6. So we have 236. So bearing of R from P is 236 degrees. All right, so that is that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting videos. All right.